male or female rapper. However, a rapper being dead is not good. But for T.I. to put his life on the line, going at 50 Cent, knowing that this man has been known to destroy people's careers, a lot of people no longer breathing because of 50 Cent, and T.I. jumped out the window speaking on the Verzuz battle. Now they got Lil Flip involved because the fans want to see that Verzuz before they get to 50, and 50 is allegedly planning on bringing Lil Flip to the Verzuz. I hope things don't get violent, because we seen things get violent before. T.I. got spanked by them Clover G's down there in Houston. The rumor is Jay Prince been looking for T.I. Gucci not gonna show up to the Verzuz to vouch for Tip. Young Jeezy not gonna show up to have his back at the Verzuz battle. And they're also talking about having this in New York. Since T.I. had Jay-Z on the hook, bring him out, they feel like he would do good in front of a New York crowd. And plus he got bars. But the thing about it is, this can get violent. Not that long ago, Ja Rule got knocked upside his head at a Brandy concert because 50 Cent had something to do with it. T.I. and 50 Cent are trading shots at each other over a possible Verzuz battle. Things popped off on February 6th when T.I. appeared on Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco's Nightcap during a conversation about a possible Verzuz battle. Tip brought up 50 Cent, whom he previously called out to step on stage to go hit for hit. That's where he fucked up, y'all. That's where T.I. cost himself his life, because you don't play with 50 like that. Now he about to get all that smoke. Y'all got to see this for what it is. Reg, go ahead, play that. Look.
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
Oh, Lord.
I called my man out. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool.
Hey, yo, what's good, man?
Oh, man, that is beyond crazy. Yo, shout out to this network
Fight
or whatever.
in front of security.
Hold on, but let's get this together.
It really would be the one. It ain't gonna happen. But if Gucci, Young and Gucci, that the one. And then he hit me back. He was like, "Shit, Tip, don't even trip.
They got him sounding like Kermit the Frog. Where Tiny at while they doing this interview? We gonna get back to that.
All
Look
of
at
them
this.
basically said,
Hold on.
Rock is in the building, baby.
You already know. Let these have it.
All on Jay-Z nuts. That's the reason why 50 trying to take his head off. All on Jigga Man sack. And people seen it for what it was when T.I. was doing what he was doing back in the day. All up on Jay-Z, trying to get some shine. And now it's looking like he ain't gonna be able to go through this Verzuz battle without some real drama popping off. Look at this.
And think I'm a rat. Knock my nose off when you see.
Hold on, man. Homie trying to play me with this news real quick. Y'all stay tuned. Let me get this together real quick. Reg, set this up right. Y'all stay tuned. I told y'all I was going to pull up. It's a little late. Melatonin kicked in. I ain't got no excuses. Look. Because this dude with his news, he trying to be funny, but I ain't playing with this dude today. Okay, here we go. Here goes some official news.
And then I called my man.
Look.
To a Verzuz.
So right now,
And then I called my man. I said who I wanted.
you want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
It ain't no real news out here. Look, he said, I know Atlanta pick and choose who they support, but y'all got to do better. LOL, keep my name out your mouth, talking to T.I. So he let him know, hey, them ain't the games you want to play. That's not what you want to do.
Be sure.
Look at that. Jug and pan, motherfucking hat. Look at that. Yeah. We got the goddamn Elmer Fudd fuzzy hat with the Dior jacket. Goddamn the loose leg jug and pan, motherfucker, with the folds on. Goddamn them designer folds too. Nah, man, you fresh. Look, but look at that motherfucker. You got the head, motherfucker.
Hold on, they ain't even do the dishes up in there. Y'all seen what I seen, man? I can't believe I just seen them living foul like that. And he talking about he wanted beef with 50. And he ain't even do his dishes. He need to finish his breakfast before he talk about doing the verses with Curtis. They got on Goodwill clothing trying to make it look fly. Done swept all the dust under the counter. And he talking about he wanted to get on that stage after he told his wife she had on a fuzzy Edward Fudd cap. And he must be Daffy Duck. T.I., this ain't what you want to do, bro. Cause Floyd Mayweather already was with Tiny. We ain't forgot about that. When Floyd Mayweather was all up on his wife and he talking about he wanted to fight Floyd. And people was looking at him like he was all the way crazy. T.I. fights Lil Flip over King of the South title. So they've been doing verses before the verses. And now that they got the verses popping off, they want to see T.I. go against Lil Flip before he get to 50 Cent. He gonna have to climb the ladder. It's a bunch of people waiting for their shot. He talking about he the King of the South. Last time I checked, Scarface is still alive. He gonna have to get that work too. Matter of fact, what he need to do is go down to Houston and battle everybody that's down with mob ties in order to get that King of the South title. Cause him battling 50 Cent ain't gonna be enough. He done left a sour taste in a whole lot of people's mouth in the South. And he gonna have to pay for that, trying to wiggle his way out with a New York rapper. It ain't gonna work like that. He might have to battle Bow Wow. He might have to get on stage with Soulja Boy Tell Him just to hold that crown. The beef came into a boil when Tip appeared on Houston radio station 97.9 and dissed Flip on the air. The Atlanta rapper also stated that he was going to Flip's Cloverland neighborhood to shoot a video exposing Flip as a fraud. T.I.'s crew and Flip's crew confronted each other at a detail shop near Cloverland and a fight ensued. Tip would later go on the radio and say that he recorded the whole incident and would release it on his next mixtape, but it never came out because T.I. had a couple of knots on his head. If I ain't mistaken, it was a long time ago. But now he want that smoke with 50 G-Unit. 50 old heads come out with bulletproof vests on, with ankle monitors, with their paperwork in their back pocket. T.I. don't want to do that. And I'm pretty sure he knows that by now because 50 Cent done already started going in. It's all, the backlash is already happening.
Goats disrespect your sneak. Why? Because the plethora of moment.
Records, man. Sit cross for me, man. Man, with 20 birthday.
Why are you Team 50? Make sure you like this video, you subscribe, and tune in next time. Keep it locked.
For your birthday, I offer you a challenge, sir. Pull your ass up, man, with 20 of your records, man. Sit cross for me, man, and get this work, man. You know what I'm saying? But I understand if you don't want to answer to that challenge because last time you got challenged, Kanye West dusted your ass off. So, you might not want to do that. So, well, guess who ain't scared of your ass, 50? Look, man, pull up. Pull on up. Pull on up, man. Pull on up, 50. Bring your ass on outside, 50. Bring your ass.
And you know, T.I. would spank his ass in the versus battle. That's the scary part about all this, man. We got to be honest about this, y'all. T.I. got them hits that make you want to get up and shake your ass. 50 Cent ain't got that. He only got one song that make you do that, and that's In the Club. And it didn't age well. It's kind of mid, especially when you listen to it now. I think they put it on the White Chick soundtrack by now. So if 50 come out with that Go Shut It, people gonna be really feeling their age. But T.I. got some fly songs that make you feel young even when you hear it today. So he would definitely win the verses. I ain't saying 50 gonna win, but the dirty tactics that 50 could use up into the verses would make it seem as if he already won. There's booty pictures of Tiny out there. There's pictures of her butt cheeks, and it had a couple of pimples on it. I know 50 Cent got access to them tapes, and that would be real embarrassing for something like that to come out before the verses. He need to keep her off them cameras, man, because they looking for her in Samoa. I don't know what her heritage is or nothing, but they saying that she an oracle or something like that. They might want her back. Her tribe been looking. He got her all on the media. If you want to keep her, you might want to keep her off the screens, T.I. And not to mention, he got a comedy career going on. And that's never a good look when you want to go back to talking gangster talk. After you done did a comedy tour and you still spitting gangster raps, it's not going to hit the same way it used to. 50 Cent can go out there, real buff and fat, and do all of his hits. As long as he got that gorilla mug, people still gonna mind his music, because he ain't never did a stand-up comedy special. T.I., on the other hand, he gonna have to shoot somebody in the foot, call Tory Lanez, before he go out there against 50. Is this gonna be like the battle of the informants or something? That's what the people trying to figure out, because if that's the case, they need to have Tekashi 6ix9ine versus whoever else is the latest snitch out there. Have Tekashi versus Young Thug, or Tekashi versus Gunna, and then do the T.I. versus 50, because they both got allegations out there about them, man. But for Lil Flip to be in the middle of this, that'd be good for his career, because people respect Flip. He put out some songs, some anthems that had people going for a couple of summers in his career. And by bringing him to the verses, having H-Town there, 50 Cent there, J Prince, all of them on stage, T.I. could bring out some of the Atlanta legends, and it can be all love at the end of the day. But when it comes to them hits, 50 gonna get slaughtered going out there against T.I. Because he bring out that song with Timberland and Justin Timberlake, whatever that was, that Ayo Electricity or whatever that was. He tried to bring romance and technology together. It was something he put out with Timberland back in the day. If he pull that out the vault, he automatically gonna lose. If he pull out any of them mixtape songs where he was going that Irv Gotti and Ja Rule, that's gonna fall flat. He only got one hit against T.I.'s whole arsenal. But like I said, things can get dirty. We just gotta wait and see. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this, man. I told y'all I was gonna pull up. It's getting ugly for T.I. 50 is not letting up on this man. I think he need to call it quits. He need to let it go before it get too ugly. T.I. answers 50 Cent versus Jabs with confidence, and he was calm when he did it. T.I. is not retreating from the spotlight or the smoke. After 50 Cent poked fun at the Atlanta rapper over comments suggesting he will win a versus matchup, T.I. responded by doubling down on momentum rather than mudslinging. On Saturday, February 7th, T.I. posted an Instagram video of himself rapping along to let him know while spending time with his family as dinner was prepared. The scene was relaxed, but the message was firm. Alongside the clip, he addressed 50 Cent directly and dismissed the idea that old controversies define him. He said, at 50, I don't fear my past. I'm too focused on the future. Top 20 in 2 weeks and climbing. Now, let him know that. I loved, not liked. My God don't play about me, the post caption read. Earlier the same day, 50 Cent shared a video that appeared to show T.I. testifying in court, identifying the deceased man and describing how the family was notified. He paired the clip with a caption aimed at shutting down any versus talk. So he want to make it personal. That's where we at with this. T.I. tried to keep it professional. 50 want to make it personal. He got dirt on tip. Ben had dirt on tip. Hold on. Pull this up real quick, because I ain't know he did him dirty like that. I ain't know he did him dirty like that.
Hey, so right now,
And then I called my man. I said who I wanted.
you want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
Oh, Lord.
I called my man. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool. So
Y'all, Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage you can count.
Well, come on, y'all. Let's be real about this before we start talking all that snitch talk. What can they do? I mean, they made international news, international spotlight. Everybody know who they are. Of course they working with the police. Your best bet would to be working with the police too. Especially if you need security. You might want to know some police officers. You might need a good alibi just in case something go down. Your best bet as an entertainer, a famous person, is to get involved with the police, law enforcement. There's a bunch of goofies out there that would try you and get you caught up in all different types of situations. Ain't nothing wrong with having some police buddies when everybody knows your name and you've been on television. People, it gets dangerous out there. So if T.I. working with the police, that's his best bet. And same thing for 50 Cent. If they working with the cops, that's what you call having common sense when you a famous person. I ain't trying to hear it no other way. Because every time them rappers get in trouble and they wind up getting out, that's because they got friends on the inside. And if they didn't, they gonna make some real quick. They got connections. They famous people, for crying out loud. Well, what do you want them to do, man? Tending to them is public service for the cops. But that's Negro here, no there. The beef is happening. Y'all gotta let me know. Is y'all excited about the Verzuz? Because I don't know how I feel about it, man. It's already enough division in this Black History Month. We don't see these brothers beef. We don't need to see it no more.
Deuce up top. Garson. What city to be in? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shit, man. You know what I mean? I put the air to sleep with them. Yeah, man. Yeah, I went supreme bubble. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know what this is right here. Human made, I believe. I went human made, railroad. Goddamn. Bam. I went goddamn Comme des Garçons, Carhartt denim / workman pants in the front with the Timbos. Yeah, I went Ace Duke.
Somebody gonna smack him in Harlem. That's all I'm saying, man. He'd been doing way too much NY stuff, talking about he the king of the South, looking like Mike Epps with Timberland boots on his feet. Somebody gonna knock him out them Timberlands, and it ain't gonna be me. And I hope it don't happen. But if he take his behind up to New York talking about he want to battle 50 Cent, Tony Yayo might throw a diaper at his head. Uncle Murder might pour Ensure all over his clothes. Them grandfathers in New York is not playing. Somebody might run over his toes with their walker as soon as he get up there talking about he want to battle 50 Cent. Damn, these grandfathers need to get somewhere and sit down. Y'all seen Birdman out there in New York with them Rough Riders? They all 50, 60 years old. It ain't a good look to be that old and still be rapping. He wanted to do comedy just to bring some dignity to his celebrity, but it ain't work out like that. 50 Cent was trying to be a stripper when the candy shop came out, but his breast was too big. Women didn't know if he was turning them on or if he was turning his cell phone with them double D's. People trying to switch up their careers, not knowing that the fans is watching. We see what's happening with T.I. We see what's going on with 50 Cent. And with these rumors about Lil Flip being in the mix, they might as well put Busta Rhymes in it since they want to go flip mode. But that's Negro here nor there. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I told y'all I was gonna pull up, baby. Now I'm about to get out of here. I said all I had to say. I did all I had to do. What more do you want from me? Let's get into this. Let's do this. Hold on, wait. Before I go, let's do this real quick. Matter of fact, let me get all this set up. We gonna do that. I'm gonna leave y'all with a little snack. Told y'all I was gonna pull up tonight, and I ain't never lied. Okay, let's do this. Y'all get ready for them shout outs, man. Cause I'm about to give it to y'all right now. It's a beautiful night where I'm at. I'm hope y'all good over there, man. Cause I'm over here. I'm relaxing. I'm feeling good. We about to do a SAT. It's already almost 11:30. Shout outs, man. So make sure y'all tune in to that. Who we got over here, man? We got DJ Rec, Salt and Pepper, Positive Vibes, Green Ghost, Sent to Us is also here, man. Sophia Ann, how you doing, baby? Robert Jones. Slayer is here too. I'm so glad. Chosen One, I see you up there as well. All right, let's get into this real quick before we go ahead and break out, because this is interesting. It really piques my interest. Look at this.
I've been gone for a minute. And since I've been gone, I guess it's a who feel like he can come and take my crown.
And Tip is pretty hot-headed and he could be over the top sometimes, but at that point, Lil Flip had kind of like went out of bounds, you know, talking about his kids, and the things that he was saying was just way out of line, talking about killing some kids.
T.I. versus Lil Flip was a southern rap beef sparked by who was the real king of the South. What started as a war of words in the early 2000s exploded into a full-blown street rap battle involving crews and the media.
Tip, as we all know, he starts calling himself King of the South.
Yeah.
At that time, it's a whole lot of dope artists blowing up in the South. So that's a bold statement when you surrounded by a bunch of dudes who's killing the game. But one artist in particular, Lil Flip, he took issue with that.
How did a simple clip?
Oh, he gotta pay for that. He gonna have to pay for that. He gonna have to pay. Y'all see what's going on in Houston. Everybody gotta pay up, man. And it's T.I.'s time to pay Mob Ties, Jay Prince, Mike Jones, Swisher House, Paul Wall. He gonna have to pay up. He done stepped on way too many toes. And you think you just gonna skip them great Southern legends and go straight to 50 Cent, who ain't got nothing to do with the South? Just because he say, man, and shouty, that don't mean he a down South artist. T.I., if you listening, bruh, you gonna have to spin that Verzuz block a couple of times, cause 8 Ball and Jim JG, they want to see what's going on too. It's a bunch of West Coast legends that want to see what's going on. You gonna have to holla at E-Feezy or D-Shot. Better yet, he better off battling Sugar T before he get to 50 Cent. Tiny better write some raps or do something. Start competing with them young chicks out there. Make a diss record for Glorilla or somebody. They gonna have to create a diversion just to get 50 Cent off of T.I.'s ass. Because when this happen, them strippers ain't even gonna be shaking booty in the club. They gonna be too scared. The strip club's gonna be closed. Blue flame gonna be a red flame. Cause they might have to blow that motherfucker up for the insurance policy. T.I. should have never did what he did. Now the whole Atlanta in shambles. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, cause I don't know. I'm confused. But the next time I pull up, I'm gonna have a better explanation for what just happened here tonight. Y'all be good. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel too. Everything you heard is allegations, speculations for entertainment purposes, baby.